Yo, okay guys, what's up? It's Naruto time, okay? I'm a little I'm a little conflicted is what it is. So we start off the chapter with the end of where it last started off with, Madara saying, you will realize my dream in the future, Hashirama, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, dude, if you want help with your dream, I've got your back. Not knowing that his dream might be the Tsukuyomi, the Moon's Eye plan, where it's like, yeah, we just want everybody to go into sleep mode, and then I rule the world, which is kind of a cool, goofy plan. Hashirama's like, let me help you, not as just one of your comrades, but your brother, a close friend. And he's like, I want nothing to do with the village, okay? I want nothing to do with this village or its help or you. F everybody. And it's like, there's no need for it, all right? And he's like, don't bother trying to talk me out of it either, because I'm reading the chapter above you guys on my computer. He's like, you of all people should know how I get when I want to go after my goal. So guys, before we get into this, why is Madara so evil right now? I think you guys kind of explained it on the comments on the last video. He's literally just turning evil for fun? That's not what you said, but that's what I'm thinking. I mean, not for fun, but look, from this flashback, we learn Hashirama becomes friends with Madara. Madara and Hashirama sit back and think about creating a village. They figure out each other's last names and realize they can never be friends because if they were, I guess it would be bad because, they've killed each other's brothers. They fight for years on end. Tobirama inflicts Izuna with a fatal blow. We didn't get to see Izuna's death scene, but we know he died due to that fatal blow. Madara continues to fight Hashirama. Even though every time Hashirama fights him, he's sitting back saying, we should just make a truce. They finally get to the last panel where it's like, all right, we're gonna kill Madara, but then Hashirama's like, don't lay a finger on him. And last but not least, Madara's like, show me your true capability, or show me your trust by killing yourself or your brother. Hashirama takes that bait and says, I'll kill myself. That's fine, as long as I could live, as long as my best friend, kind of, and my brother can get along in a world of peacefulness and goodness in the Konoha village. And then he says, stop. We get to the point where he's like, all right, let's create this village. They create the village, and it seems like he's back to normal. So if he's back to normal, I mean, okay, he comes back to normal. He says, this village will be great. Let's put my face on the wall, blah, blah, blah. You know what? I think what turned him evil is the way everyone perceives him. Because after that, Tobirama and Hashirama talked about, hey, man, you can't just vote him up, blah, blah, blah. And then he was outside the window listening. And then after that, they said, we're going to make this a democracy. So I think little by little, Madara realized he was more hated than loved. But that's not what should drive evil. That should just make you want to leave these people because they're not your kind of people. But then again, his brothers turned on him. I guess that turns you a little evil. The people who used to follow him don't trust him. His brother's sacrifice was for nothing. Okay, I guess that's why he's evil. He's evil because his brother's sacrifice was for nothing. His Uchiha brothers didn't trust him anymore. No one in the village really trusted him, and everybody thinks Hashirama created the village all by himself. So, but that's not really a good reason to take vengeance upon it. That's more of a reason to just hate them and not want to work with them ever. Like, go make your own village somewhere. I don't know. Let's continue. Shortly after, my man Hashirama sits on a rock and talks about how the rest of the world celebrated the fact that they made the Leaf Village. Kids could play and all this stuff, and next thing you know, Madara tries to attack the village continuously. This is the part I don't get. What's he attacking for? Is he attacking because he's like, your brother killed my brother? Or, my Uchiha brothers don't love me? Or, no one respects me? It's one of those three, right? He doesn't have a legit reason to be evil anymore. Or at least at this point. When, like, in the last chapter we said, I'm going to be evil, I didn't get it. I was like, why? Just because nobody likes you? A lot of people don't like people. You don't have to go evil because of it. They fight. My man Hashirama takes down the Kyuubi's cloak because he's so nice with it. He grabs the Kyuubi with this 10,000 armed wooden man thing, and then he puts the QB on sleep mode. He goes and he fight my man Madara, and then we come to the Valley of the End. That's where this is where the panels start to get crazy. And oops, I skipped it. And he's like, this time you're not getting on the other side of the lake. Obviously, they cross each other. They do the samurai thing. Hashirama, you know, hits the ground, but little does what's his name know, it's a fake. But here's where it gets weird. Hashirama's all like, now that we finally attained our dream, I won't let anything stand in my way. Madara's like, yeah, you seem rather distraught, Hashirama. This time, however, I won't be sharing wise words of wisdom with you. So maybe he was just baiting him into creating this world, this Konoha village, because he wanted to see something like this, but he could never be a part of it because of all the hate in his heart. Because they show all this dialogue when they were kids. He's like, the only way we can avoid this is to be upfront and honest with each other. You start by never wavering your convictions, blah, blah, blah. No one will follow a weakling. Maybe that's how he feels about himself, Madara, and then that's why he wants Hashirama to become this Hokage thing. He's like, it's settled then, we'll create our village, and blah, blah, blah. It wasn't just a silly child's dream. This dream was something I wanted from the end. And then my man stabs him in the back. So Hashirama takes advantage of the only weakness he knows of Madara, the fact that like he does not like people on his backside, and he had a wooden clone in the water, and then he's like, what the hell, when did you do that? And then he stabbed him in the back, and he's like, look, man, real talk, nobody's getting in my way. He's like, the village is more important than any of this, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of crazy. It's kind of like he made the decision that Naruto should make when he fights Sasuke. He's like, if anybody gets in the way, whether it be my brother, my son, my child, or one of my best friends, I'm killing them, because I'm killing them. So he said, I won't hesitate. And in this chapter on Manga Stream, it says you finally grew a pair, Hashirama. On another chapter, it says you've changed Hashirama, from what I've read. And yeah, he said, and then he said, remember putting. He said he's telling Hashirama, look, putting your dreams for other people before your own stuff is gonna, and one day consume the village in darkness. Bum bum bum. Ironic that that's what's going on now. Madara falls, Hashirama kneels because he's tired, and that's the end of the fight. And I guess he's sad that he had to kill his brother, but he's like, I don't know who resurrected Madara, but I'm certain that I killed that man that day, and I did it for the sake of the village that I thought was a place where no disagreements would come and we could grow to become peaceful. But I guess Madara might have saw this coming. And, you know, he's like, I think shinobi make choices just to become who they are, and if they choose a choice, they stick with it. And that's like the end. And I don't know what to think now. This is a crazy chapter. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think in the bottom below. I think it got a 10 out of 10, though. It was very interesting and time-consuming. All right, guys. Let me know what you think. Anything I missed? I don't know. Cool stuff. Check you later. Peace.